What's up, guys? It's me Boxing, and I just finished up watching Derek Chisora versus Joseph Parker, which is a 12-rounder in the heavyweight division, and this fight was Saturday, May 1st, from the Manchester Arena in Manchester, England, and this fight was broadcasted on DAZN in the United States and Sky Sports abroad. And in this fight, Joseph Parker is able to eke out a split decision victory over Derek Chisora. I personally scored the fight 114 to 113 in favor of Derek Chisora. He also scored a knockdown in the first round, and I was fairly confused at the judges' scorecards because they scored it as if there was no knockdown. One of them scored a 115-113 Chisora. One of them 116-111 Parker, which is very, very wide and unheard of. I have no clue why or how a judge could have it that wide for Parker. But another judge scored it 115-113 in favor of Parker, which resulted in Parker winning the fight. So I guess that means 7-5 either way, and then one judge had it 9-3, which I think is a little too wide. And comment down below your scores, because I'm very interested to see how everyone else scored the bout. I could have seen 114-113 either way, but just to break down that knockdown in the first round, like the first punch of the fight, the first overhand right that Chisora lands drops Parker, and it was like right on the side of the head, if not behind the ear a little bit, and Parker went down to his knees. And the first 4 rounds were clear Chisora rounds, in my opinion. Chisora was breaking Parker down to the body and was landing tremendous shots to the head as well. But then Chisora started to get a little more tired and lost some of the mid-rounds. And I gave him, I believe it was the 8th round. In my opinion, that was a very, very close swing round that could have went either way and basically could have decided the fight. And then after that 8th round, it was still all Parker up until the 12th and final round. Parker looked like he had Chisora very, very hurt, but then he got caught with huge overhand rights from Derek Chisora, which wobbled him, and that's why I gave Chisora that 12th and final round. That 12th round could have went either way. That was yet another swing round. I believe there was 2 swing rounds in this fight, so I guess you could have seen it 7-5 either way, which is how I saw it, or even 6-6. I scored at 6-6 with the knockdown, so it's obviously 114-113 for Chisora. But Derek Chisora actually surprised me here. I thought that he wasn't really going to go this deep into the fight with his pressure fighting style. I thought he might have got a little more tired, but he got tired, but he still dug in there in that 12th round. And you knew that he needed that round to win the fight, but the judges, I'm not too sure if they gave it to him, but he worked very, very hard, and props to him for putting up such a tremendous fight. But Joseph Parker, I mean, he looked good in the mid-rounds, and I did predict this fight correct, as I did predict a split decision victory for Joseph Parker. And I also said that it could have been majority, if not close unanimous, depending on how they score it. But still, Joseph Parker got the victory nonetheless in a very, very close and competitive fight. I don't really think anyone was robbed here, since I could have seen it going either way, but I would love to see how you guys scored it. As I was saying before, I would love for you guys to comment down below how you scored it. But what is next for Joseph Parker after getting this victory against Derek Chisora? And this bout was for the WBO Intercontinental title, which gets Parker higher ranked even in the WBO, because I believe he's already ranked in the top 5 there, if not top 4, so that could definitely get him some leeway to possibly fight the winner of Alexander Usyk versus Joe Joyce for the interim WBO heavyweight world title, because I know Anthony Joshua was busy with a undisputed title clash against Tyson Fury, and that leaves Joseph Parker in the mix for the WBO, as well as Alexander Usyk and Joe Joyce. So I do think he will be facing the winner of Joe Joyce versus Alexander Usyk, which would be a tremendous fight. But what is next for Derek Chisora? He put up a great fight here. You could have made a case for him winning this fight, which I actually thought he did. I scored at 114-113 once more. But Derek Chisora, he's, I believe, 38 or 37 years old. This is his 11th defeat, 2nd straight loss, and he's put up 2 great fights against 2 arguably top 10 heavyweights in Joseph Parker here and Alexander Usyk. And in my opinion, he's still a top 15, arguably top 10 heavyweight, because he's putting up great fights against these guys, and he's putting up a case to win against them, as he shows heart, he shows grit, he shows power, and he's still a tremendous fighter. But I was hearing that he should hang up the gloves if he loses this fight, and I think he should, because he's 37, 38, as I was saying before. This is his 11th straight defeat, as I was saying, and I just don't think he should take more damage. Although he was relatively winning the fight early on and looking like he was dominating, he still got gassed out and got hit with a lot of shots. So Derek Chisora has blessed boxing with a tremendous heavyweight career. made a lot of oohs and ahs from the fans, and he's a tremendous fighter nonetheless. And props to both men in the ring because this was a tremendous fight. So overall, Joseph Parker gets the nod and wins via split decision over Derek Chisora to get his 29th victory and to win the WBO Intercontinental Heavyweight World Title. And yeah, that's really it. I'm MB Boxing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.